Catching up with all of the semi-final action over the weekend, just watching the men's Linda, the final heat, watching the boys chuck that weight around. Didn't realise the RX weights were like 130 kilos on the deadlift and 70 kilos on the clean. That would just ruin my midline. So today we're going back into the gym. We are retesting my 1 rep max squat. So this is the last day of an 8-week squat program that I've been working on, squatting 3 times a week, 2 back squats a week, and then a front squat in the middle of the week. It's been good. I've already PB'd twice, accidentally. Last week I hit a 5 kilo PB. It was meant to be for a double, wasn't meant to be like a programmed single, but went in and hit 165. So hopefully today, as long as my hips are feeling okay, as long as my legs are feeling strong, we'll go in and yeah, we'll PB again, and we'll see what the results are of this last kind of 8 weeks of graft. And then on Friday, we're retesting the front squat. The front squat, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that one. Haven't done a lot of high weight, high percentages. It's been more like tempo work and pauses and things like that. But we'll see. We'll see on Friday, because the plan is after this block, we go into a front squat block and we try and build that one up as well. So the long-term aim is a 180 back squat, currently 15 kilos off that. The intention being to transfer that over to my lifts so that I'm not weak as piss anymore. So squat day, so we're packing all of the essentials. Obviously got my lifters, my Romaleos, Ray-Bans. My belt is locked in, ready to go. So yeah, just packing this up now, heading to the gym, and fingers crossed we have a new PB when we walk out later. So in all of my excitement this morning, I forgot to pack a bottle, mix my pre-workout with a straw in a glass, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is gonna take a big old scoop today. Let's just take 1.5. Hopefully that helps. I'm not sure about this color, you know. Doesn't look healthy. Okay, so while I sip on my pre-workout, this session. So I don't know what these percentages are. I've just got the weights here. So I've got to build up 2 at 132, 1 at 140, 1 at 148, 1 at 155, 1 at 163, which is already above my PB. I think that's like 105%. And then 1 heavier after that, aiming obviously to be a PB. So I may add a couple of kilos to those numbers because I know I can hit them. And then yeah, 1 more attempt after that to go for a PB. Easily one of my favorite warm-up movements is just the couch stretch. So just go 1 leg up on the bench, 1 leg up on the sofa if you're at home, and we're trying to stretch out this hip flexor here. My hips have been the ones that are the most tight over the last couple of weeks of all this squatting, and they're the ones that are gonna be sore today, if anything. So just need to make sure that I spend some time on them before we get going, before we get heavy. Right, time to start prepping, which probably takes the longest out of this whole session. Sleeves, lifters, then we start. I've never failed a heavy back squat when I've been on my own before. I've always had a spot to help me. So this would be a first. All I'm thinking is jump forward, don't die. Nah, I'm not gonna get to that. Positive thinking. I'm not gonna need to bail. I'm gonna hit my target. Right, let's get squatting.
So I'm going to drop into a little bit of a voiceover, mainly because I don't want to get copyrighted on any of the music that I was going to use. So as I warmed up, the hips are actually feeling really, really good. The legs are feeling fine. I didn't have any soreness from training over the weekend. So just started building up as I normally would, hit 120, normal, no stress. And then started getting into the 130 plus, and then my right hip just started playing up a little bit, and I didn't feel particularly strong. So really needed to kind of get my head sorted when I started getting up to these weights. So when I started getting up to 315 pounds and above, really had to kind of properly grind out the reps at the bottom and make sure I was setting myself up properly. So this is 150. This is now 160, which is my previous PB. At this point, I have got my music on in my ears rather than the speaker system, and I've got the right tunes on to make sure I'm ready to go for these sets, because they were properly grinding. I was seeing stars after this one. So this was my current PB, didn't feel particularly strong, felt like a real grind, and yeah, I saw a few stars. So I was contemplating tapping out there. I was looking at the little plates for about 2-3 minutes, just thinking about doing 1 more. I'm really glad I did. So I added another 10 pounds onto the bar, onto the load, And all in all, that made it 170, which is a huge back squat PB. 10 kilos up in 8 weeks, absolutely buzzing.
All right, so final results. 1, 2, 3, 45 pounds, 315, 25 pound plate, 5 pound plate, plus the bar makes 375 pounds, which, zoom in, focus, 170, baby. So that is a 10 kilo PB since starting this squat program. We'll take that all day. I'll be honest, I didn't think I had that. I think it was like the 150, and I just didn't feel strong at all. My hips started playing up, just didn't back myself. Did the 160, maybe it was 165, and I was like really debating tapping out there. I was like looking at the little plates for ages, trying to decide what to put on. Decided to go for it and put the 5 pounds on, and I'm glad I did. So we hit 170. Had to check the depth, obviously, because I thought it was a little bit shallow, but depth looked fine. So 10 kilo PB, we take that all day long. So yeah, if you want a good squat program, I know where to go. I did 10 kilos to my squat in 8 weeks. Love that. That is it for the vlog today. Very short, very sweet. Just wanted to retest that squat. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, anything to do with CrossFit, hit me up in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and also make sure you go and follow me on Instagram. I will see you in the next video.